Okay, how do I want to start this video? Let's warm up here. Let's close all the windows so my neighbors can't hear me, first off. Okay, babe, we're alone now. Just you and I. So, hello everyone. Just kidding. Just kidding. This video is for Nicole only. Nicole, I love you so much. I can't wait for our FaceTime date this weekend. Thank you for being such a loyal subscriber. Thank you for being such a loyal commenter. I love you so much. Thank you for being the only one that watches these. So from now on, every video is dedicated to you. But okay, so stay with me for a sec. So it's me and my best friend Nicole talking. Everyone else, get the fuck out. Okay, so stay with me for a second. This is gonna be such a chaotic video, you know. Anyways, stay with me for just a second. I forget where I was going with this. Stay with me. Okay, so I was struggling to figure out what the heck I wanted this video to be about. I just got distracted by the fact that I'm like, look, I got wine. I hope you have some wine too. I love you so much. You're so beautiful. Love you, love you. Anyways, so today I was like, ugh, I don't feel like filming a video. What's the point? I just want to make, no. So the goal in all of this that I will share with you only, I've already told you this, but by the time Sam and I leave wherever we are right now, which is gonna be, I told my boss today, April 19th, last day. So between now and then, my goal is to make between 50 and 56 videos to really flush out all the bad ones. So that got me thinking today. Also, I was listening to a podcast, Mark Manson, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. Great. I mean, like, if you like listening to like white men talk about shit like they know everything, then it's a great podcast. But I did find some inspiration in this particular episode. Couldn't tell you which one it was because yeah, work is so boring. I listened to podcasts for 8 hours straight, so I couldn't tell you what episode it was. I have just an embarrassing side note. I have a ring light behind this camera that's attached to the tripod that I bought at Kmart, and every time I blink, I just see rings everywhere. So that's a fun fact that I think you'll enjoy. Anyways, so it got me thinking, as a topic maybe for today's video, since I don't know what to make the video about, and him and some other dude were talking, back to the podcast, him and some other dude were talking about, I gotta stop saying so much. That's something I noticed when I edit. It's like, this, like this, like this, like this. Him and this dude were talking about when you're in different situations, you have like these different kind of personas. Like the way you talk to your boss isn't the way you talk to your mom. The way you talk to your spouse isn't the way you talk to your best friend. And it's supposed to be like that. So it got me thinking. Oh, and this guy is also talking about like he had this job like as a telemarketer and he's like being himself on the phone and he fucking sucked being himself on the phone. But then when he started to imitate this guy who was actually doing a really good job at whatever they were selling, I don't know. Once he started to imitate him, he became like the top guy at whatever he was doing. It got me thinking that to seriously do this, like I can't just be, I mean, I'm being myself, but you can't just be like, if this was me regularly on a Friday night, I think I would be like this. You know? So I'm putting on, let's call it my YouTube persona, okay? I'm putting it on, but it's like putting like some makeup on, you know? Like throw a little lipstick on there. I'm not gonna call myself a pig, don't worry. But it's about, you know, like giving yourself a little zhuzh, like, you know, like getting the blood flowing, it's like giving, I don't know, a massage, you get the blood flowing that way. Put a little mousse in some wet hair, that's how you get some volume. So I'm equating it to that. So it got me thinking, like, what do I think I want my YouTube persona to be? I think it's gonna be like this. I think I'm gonna try and talk as fast as I can, because if I don't talk as fast as I can, I'm gonna end up saying like and every second word, and it drives me, the editor crazy because it's just so frustrating to watch. It's like, bitch, do you just walk around talking like that and people just put up with it? So this is a good project, this YouTube project for me, not only like in the internet world, because I think, well, I'm gonna keep those secrets to myself. I mean, I'll tell you, Nicole, because we're in private right now. And I just forgot what I was gonna say, so I'll tell you later. I just keep forgetting what I'm gonna say, and that's like my main problem here. I'm gonna pause and take a sip. So YouTube persona, talking as fast as I can so I don't end up saying like and every 2 seconds. I don't know. I think I'm learning how to I don't know, I'm trying to watch like other videos for like some inspiration, like what's working for other people. Like, is it catchy 30 seconds, like really the hook, line, sinker? I just now, on the 600 megabytes of Wi-Fi that this caravan park allows each person to have per day, ran out in about 5 minutes. In those 5 minutes, I watched about like 5 different intros for some YouTube videos, and let me tell you, I was bored after 10 seconds in every single one of them. And they didn't necessarily, these ones didn't have like the I'm gonna get ya kind of intros, which is fine. I think I can appreciate just being yourself, being mellow, and not having like a gotcha kind of hook, line, sinker, and then you get into the rest of the video and realize it's crap. I like a more honest approach. I think that that is something that I'm going to adopt, is a more honest approach. Not to say that like the amped up, like montage, upbeat, perky club music isn't an honest approach, but let's be, I don't know, like who has the time, who has the energy? Anyways, but I'm realizing, I'm like, why are they, okay, I don't mean to sound any which way, but I'm just talking to you, Nicole, so it doesn't matter how I sound, because I know that you understand me, so I don't have to filter anything. I love that we can be in private like this together. Anyway, where was I going with this? I just realized, though, that watching these, you know, pretty normal intros of like normal people doing their normal thing, and it's boring. And I like to think that I'm not boring, and I'm not gonna make a video about me being boring, hence this like loop around conversation I am having about putting on a persona. Like, if you're gonna like go into the business of entertaining people, you gotta entertain people. Don't just start your video talking about like, so today we're going to Soul Cycle. Who can relate to going to Soul Cycle every morning? What got me clicking on it, by the way, which is kind of embarrassing, was the thumbnail. She had like a bunch of Louis Vuitton luggage, and it was like my daily routine or whatever, and I was like, that looks nice. I would love some Louis Vuitton luggage. What a weird thing to spend a bunch of money on, but sure, I'll take some. If that's, you know, if I have that much surplus of an income. And by the way, also this girl that I was watching, I used to watch her a lot when I was in high school. And so to see her still going, I was like, wow, she's still going. That's amazing. So I click on the video, expecting, you know, floods of nostalgia to come back. And let me tell you, crickets. Like, boring. She's got fancy luggage and she goes to Soul Cycle, and that was enough for me to be like, nah, not for me, dog. So going forward, when I imagine my YouTube present, I have one now because I'm making a video every single day, but it's fake because it hasn't even been a week yet. And Nicole, my dearest love, you're the only one I'm doing this for. I just want you to know that you are the only reason that I'm doing this. Real talk, before we even were messaging the other day, I was like, if anyone watches it and it's like, if no one but Nicole watches this, I'm happy. So, you know, and I know we don't get to hang out very much anymore because you're in Canada, I'm in Australia. And listen, the time change is hard. We can't always get each other on the phone. You're a busy gal, I'm a busy gal. Whatever, I'm doing this for you, babe. And you seem to like the other one, so I'm just gonna keep doing it, and I'm gonna keep dedicating all videos to you because I love you so much. Anyway, so people are boring. I don't think I'm boring. Try not to be, especially when I know that I'm posting this to the motherfucking internet. Like, there's the possibility of other people watching it. You picking up what I'm putting down? Anyway, so I'm thinking about what my persona is gonna be. I don't really know. I think I'm just gonna try to keep up this energy of, also, side note, Nicole, right now, honey, you are you always have been, but especially right now, my biggest inspiration, because I really like who I am when I'm with you. And to just have this time where it's just me and you, or mostly me, talking to you directly in this form, which is kind of a weirdly beautiful thing we got going on at the moment. I think it brings out the best in me, so I think maybe that would be my persona going forward, is just, I'm not looking at a tripod, I'm looking at your beautiful, beautiful face. And I'm gonna talk to this halo of light as if it were your halo of light, because you are a beautiful angel wearing a halo of light, and that is what I see in front of me right now. Oh, Nicole, so what else can I talk to you about with, my love? You know what I think I would really like to do and I think it would be really fun for us to do together actually, is let's go see a psychic. Let's go read some tarot. I've got tarot cards right now. Should we read some tarot? I just need Wi-Fi to like look it up what they mean, because I don't have every card memorized, but it's been a hot sec since I've pulled some tarot, and it's something that I've kind of been like more intentional about doing like every couple weeks or so, and it's been a couple weeks. I could not tell you what my last spread was, but it was pretty good. It was pretty good. There were a lot of good cards in there, and when I looked them up, I had a lot of affirmations coming through, let me tell you. Nicole, I would also love for you to come to Australia. I think you would really like it. More on a selfish note, I just want to hang out with you. I just want to like absolutely go feral with you. I want to rage with you. I would just want to get rich, babe, so that we can travel the world together. That's my dream. That's my dream. So other people that find this video, you better like and subscribe, because I want to take my best friend on a worldwide, like a whirlwind trip full of dates, because we have missed out on 2 years worth of best friend dates, and you owe me that like and subscribe button, because I owe my best friend 2 years worth of dates. It's the least you could do. There's something kind of freeing about this now that I know that you're watching and you're out there. I feel like I have a purpose now. This is wonderful. You might think that I've had more than one glass of wine, but believe it or not, this is my first one. I had a light beer before because I felt like I needed to unwind from work. It's Friday. I needed to get into a more social mood, because like I said, I wasn't even gonna do this in the first place. So tarot cards, I guess. But also, yeah, let's go to a psychic together when we get together, because you are the most intuitive being that I know, and I would just love for someone whose job it is to be intuitive to tell us things that we may or may not already know. I think that would be cool. Okay, I'm gonna get the tarot cards. Let's just see what happens. It's a girls' night. Let's have fun. Okay, I'm gonna pause this because I need to connect the iPad to my hotspot so I can look up what these mean. All right, we're on. This is gonna feel embarrassing, only for me. Don't you worry. Okay, so I've got my Rider tarot deck here. You know, I like to stick with the OGs. I'm gonna move this forward. You feel so far away. Too much titty? Okay, so I'm gonna just be vocal about my process here. So usually when I'm doing tarot, I mean, real talk, I don't really know what I'm doing. I just do it every now and then, not to like, anyway. So I like shuffle it. While I'm shuffling it, I usually like ask just a question. So I feel like today I kind of want to ask, because it's been such a energy-packed week, my question today for you beautiful cards is, what's gonna happen? You know, short and simple, but room for different interpretations and answers. You know, I'm leaving it open-ended, but like, what's gonna happen? Like, this week was like low-key a big week for me, so I'm just wondering, with all of that energy that I've accumulated this week, like, what's gonna happen? Is the ball rolling? Shall it keep rolling? What's gonna happen in like a very, no, I'm not even gonna put anything on that. Like, just please, what's gonna happen? Ooh, that's a good one. What's gonna happen? Oh, not good. Fuck. Okay. Okay, now that I feel like they're shuffled all good enough, I usually pull like 3 cards. Couldn't tell you why, it's just a number that feels right to me. So today I'm just gonna do this. Pick that one, pick that one, pick that one. I'm gonna keep them in order. You know what? I'll take that one too. It seemed like it was coming for me, you know, sliding towards me. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take any sign I see. Today, you know, I'll share a little anecdote with you. So today when I'm journaling when I'm at work, because that's when I get all my best journaling in, is when I'm at work. I was journaling for like, I was in the car talking to myself on the way to work, but I wasn't talking to myself. I was talking to my guardian angel. And I was like, yo, can I have a sign that like the ball is moving here? Like, can I get some confirmation that there's some momentum happening? I'll know it when I see it. Doesn't have to be anything super big or special. And while I was sitting at work, I sit like in front of a window, and I only like say this because this hasn't happened to me before where I'm like, oh. So I'm just like sitting there and I keep seeing something like hitting the window, and I'm like, what the heck? And I look up and it's like a butterfly that just keeps like hitting the window, like a white butterfly. It keeps hitting the window and like flying all across the window until in my head I say, oh, okay. And then it flies away. And I say that because also like last night, and I say all of this because it's not like I'm always looking at butterflies. And last night Sam was just like, we were out on the porch doing something or whatever, and he was like, oh, butterfly. He doesn't normally say that, so that's why today I felt like that was my sign, was like that butterfly. You picking up what I'm putting down? Okay, so let's start with the first one. Page of Cups. Okay, second one, Seven of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Three of Pentacles. I kind of feel like that one was supposed to stay reversed. Okay, stay with me while I do a little reading. You know, sometimes if the energy isn't super right, I don't get like a reading that kind of resonates. So we'll see what happens here, because I do feel like I'm kind of distracted, like talking to you. So we'll just see. I'm just gonna pick the first one that comes up on Google to keep it easy, keep it simple. The Page of Cups represents the unexpected inspiration that comes to us from the unconscious, perhaps in ways that we may not truly understand. In this card, a youth at the seashore wears a blue tunic adorned with floral prints and holds a golden cup. She also wears a beret that looks quite bohemian with a long flowing scarf. She is surprised by a fish that pops out of the cup as if to greet her from a fairy tale. She can neither drink nor toast with the cup as the fish stares at her, seemingly tries to engage with her. I've pulled Page of Wands before. I've never pulled Page of Cups. One of the most important meanings within the Page of Cups is that you should be open to new ideas, especially ones that stem from intuitive inspiration. The card seems to state that such inspiration should be embraced, despite it being something that you may not expect. It could lead you to adventure and open many doors. If it is a calling of creative nature, for example, one to get into music or art, there's an especially strong push from this card to go for it. When you are being faced by difficult situations and you have stopped chasing your dreams, the Page of Cups seems to say that you should tackle the issue from a totally different perspective. It symbolizes persistence, as this is the only way that you can make your dreams come true. Listen to your intuition, follow your calling, and believe everything is possible. So that's immediately interesting to me because although like the idea, I'm just gonna relate this back to like what I'm doing on YouTube, like why now? It's something that has been on my mind of something that I want to do literally since I was 9. But so this year I feel like my focus has been finding like a creative venture that I feel like is something I can stick with and kind of build on. And it started with the blog because I felt like that was a thing that was doable. But through doing the blog, I just had this sense of like, this isn't really what I want to do. I want to do YouTube, but I had previously like kept that small for myself to be like, that's too much. Like, it's kind of, I don't know. I just kind of kept myself small by keeping myself from this idea, but intuitively I felt like, just do it. You know what I'm saying? I do feel like me being persistent with it, hence the 50 to 56 videos by the time we leave goal, will lead me to some kind of success. Not necessarily, like, success to me is kind of synonymous with like adventure, you know? One that presents many different opportunities, such was when it says like, could lead you to adventure and open many doors. And there's an especially strong push to do it, which I do feel that does resonate. All right, keep that in mind. And I'm just gonna move on to the Seven of Pentacles. In the Seven of Pentacles, a man leans on his hoe, gazing down at the abundant crop. He has worked long and hard to nurture tiny seeds into his thriving garden and can now take a break to enjoy the fruits of his labor. Note the expression in his face. However, he looks fatigued, even a little over it from having worked so hard for his successful harvest. Success comes from hard work and patience, but this card reminds you to take care, not to overdo it and exhaust yourself. Already interesting. I harkened back to earlier today when I was like, I don't know if I want to make a video today. I feel kind of tired. Shows you understand the value of putting in time and energy now for longer term rewards and have a strong desire to invest in sustainable results. Already checking out with this project. I do see my cultivating long-term kind of success. You are not looking for quick wins. Really hard for me to not do that, but I understand that it's not going to be a quick win. You also want to make sure that you are putting your attention on the right areas instead of wasting your time and effort on tasks that will not deliver any value. I cut back to the beginning of this video when I said I don't want to do things that don't feel inauthentic. I don't know if I said that, but that's definitely what I was thinking, and I swear I'm not making it up just because I pulled this card. When this card appears in a tarot reading, see it as an invitation to step back from the day-to-day operations and look at the bigger picture. Celebrate what you have created and assess your progress so far. Are you on track? Are you focused on the right tasks for your goal? That was my question to the universe. Am I on the right track? But also I understand, because what it just said is like, I know I have an issue, not an issue, but it's like, it's hard for me to feel like I'm present consistently. So I understand what it's saying. Similarly, if you were planning for the future, the Seven of Pentacles encourages you to take a long-term view and assess where you can best invest your time and energy for the maximum output. You do not want to keep putting your heart and soul into something if you won't reap the rewards for your work, and you have undoubtedly seen that some areas in your life are just energy sappers. Yes, I want to find something that I can put my heart and soul and energy into and see long-term, see longevity come out of it. Like, that is my focus for this year. If you have been working hard or putting the extra effort into something challenging and important for the last few months, the endeavor or project is near its culmination. Rest assured, your hard work will pay off. You are likely to see financial or other tangible rewards for your hard work. Sometimes, however, the Seven of Pentacles can indicate frustration with slow results. Ding, ding, ding. That is me. You have been laboring away at something important, and you may feel concerned that your efforts will go unrewarded. Be patient. I am worried that they'll go unrewarded. I am. That's why I keep asking for all these affirmations, because I'm like, am I doing this for nothing? Sick. I'm gonna be rewarded. Cool. Be patient and appreciate the progress you've made so far. I've always said this to my friends and family. Nicole, you probably know. Patience is my life lesson. I fully believe that. So perfect sense happening here. If your work has not yet paid off as planned, remember that your expectations may be unreasonable. Hello again, at me. It's been less than a week, and I'm like, no one is watching these except Nicole, who I love very much, and thank you again, Queen, because at the end of the day, you're all that matters. There are no guarantees. Be grateful, focus on the present, and do what you can with what you have. Okay, cool. The Devil. I'm nervous. I don't think it's totally bad, but... Okay, so something just popped up on Google. I'm not going to click on anything because it's already giving like quite a decent description at the top there. So it represents being seduced by the material world and physical pleasures. I was feeling a little bit of this today, I'll be honest, like doing my Pinterest boards, trying to get like that luxury lifestyle inspo, because I'm trying to change my mindset around money, trying to like, uplift my self-worth and feel like, I don't have to be broke for my entire life. Like, I deserve to not be broke for my entire life. But today the energy was like a little bit of fear behind material and financial gain, being like, am I gonna be, like, genuinely, I was feeling this today, like, am I gonna be a good person if I get actually everything that I'm wishing for right now? Like, I hope that I can stay a grounded, good person when I'm not living like a broke person anymore. You know what I'm saying? Also living in fear, domination, and bondage, being caged by overabundance of luxury. Discretion should be used in personal and business matters. The Devil Tarot card suggests feelings of obsession, addiction, and entrapment. It can signify a sense of helplessness due to external forces or circumstances. However, it reminds you that you're responsible for your actions and your perceived constraints are often self-imposed. So that's kind of like two things for me. One, which I literally just explained, The other is feeling, I guess, yeah, in my current physical circumstances, yeah, I do feel a little trapped by it, because just today at work I was saying, like, I don't know what my next job is going to be. I don't know where I want to live. Like, how do I move on from where I am here? What does the next step look like? I just, because I can't picture what the next step is, like, I just kind of feel trapped. I know that I'm not, but like, not knowing what's coming next can cause you, like, makes me feel like this where I am now is gonna last for forever. And perceived constraints are often self-imposed. Yeah, no duh. Okay, moving on. Three of Pentacles reversed. I pulled this card upright like a few weeks ago. But it's interesting that I pulled, like, some of these cards were coming out like reversed, but I just like turned them around instinctively. But this one came out reversed. I went to turn it around, and then I felt like it was maybe supposed to be reversed. So let's see. Three of Pentacles reversed. The Three of Pentacles reversed suggests that you may be grappling with a lack of harmony with fellow team members, making it difficult to complete a project. You're not on the same page as one another, or you're not listening or valuing to one another's opinions and ideas. If this resonates, you need to realign with the original goals of the project and make new agreements about how you'll work together to achieve those goals. So immediately I'm just kind of thinking of Sam, and like this coincides with like the Devil card and like what I was thinking about earlier today of like, when I get all of this, am I going to be a good person? I had similar thoughts of like, am I still going to be a good partner? Am I still going to be a good team member? So that to me is what's coming up now, but like not much other than that. Yeah, these are representing like maybe my anxieties with like the impending momentum that's gonna kick up. Like, yeah, these are the anxieties, these are the wins, these are the anxieties. I'll keep reading a little bit. You may need to renegotiate timelines, resources, and the amount of energy you each put into the project. Given that the upright Three of Pentacles is about proper planning and organization, the reversal of this card can suggest that you need to bring more systematic energy into your job. If you do not have a clear view of how you will accomplish your goals, then it will be beneficial to stop work momentarily and plan out your next steps at a detailed level. Okay, like, I can see this, because I was also feeling today of like, I know I have an idea of what I want to do, but like in terms of longevity, I don't really know what that looks like. And I did feel like dead serious. I did feel a sense of you need to kind of have you need a plan, I guess. I don't know. I was also being like today, just kind of, I guess my anxieties of the day were, am I still going to be a good person? Am I still going to be a good partner? But also, like, what is my plan here? Like, I know what I want, but like, what is my plan with it when I get it? So I've still got things to figure out. I've got things to be that I already was aware of, but now it's like concretely like aware of. And, you know, it's humbling, because not every card can be like a, you're gonna be a fucking amazing card. It's like, you're gonna do good, but check yourself. Great power, great responsibility. I hope this made sense. It was a little bit fun for me to do. Things got real quick. Nah, I'm chilling, but yeah, it's stuff that I already knew, which is always the cool part about tarot, is like, you just kind of, it brings to the surface what you already know, but maybe you just need a reminder of like, no, those, you were right, those are the things that you need to pay attention to. So that's what it did for me today, just now, and I'm happy that I could share this moment with you. And yeah, we'll talk about it soon. I don't know if this is gonna be the end of the video or what, but I don't know. I'm just gonna chill for a bit and maybe I'll come back to you. Love ya. Bye. Hi, Nicole. It's me again. I just wanted to show you what I do when Sam's not home and I'm left alone. Just kidding. I am alone, but I'm not like left alone. So this is my dinner. I've got some capicola ham, some celery, some olives, wine. I've got a French onion dip and a hummus, some crackers. Oh, let me show you. We decided to venture out and get a new flavor of shapes. Honestly, not the best, but I'm still gonna bring them to the table. And I'm gonna watch this documentary about, I don't know, social media and stalkers or something. And this is the setup.